You can make that if you want to type. You guys, you have your mobile phone. You can just do it.
It says sign in with Google. Okay, I'll go grab my phone and charger. That should work. I guess.
Whatever. If you don't have to. I can type. Stop and go.
Oh, piss.
I just want to make sure there's an option there because I have managerial hosting things, so I don't even know if that's even an option still. We have that paid option, but I know we have an option where people can stream this to their own YouTube channels. So, with that being said, guys, check out I Love Comics as well. We are streaming on there as well. I just can't see it. Well, now I can now. Cool. I can see both. Sweet. Alrighty, lady.
Okay,
That's cool.
so
how you can do like these. This.
Well, hey, MK, what's up?
Oh, hey, what's up?
All right. Did we lose? No, we still have Amy and everybody. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Thought no cover. Usually no cover rankings on Mondays, but because of
Sunday was messed up.
Because we found out I don't have my StreamYard Plus, you can call it. We weren't able to do what we wanted to do yesterday. RDV figured we could set this up here, which also I'm wondering why we could have just streamed it on my channel and you did this with sharing and the things also.
Because the reason you can't do it because you don't have overlay control.
Yeah, you could have just posted the overlays on the thing. It's okay. It's okay. We've got this settled.
Well, I originally wanted to stream it just to yours, but you didn't give me your password and login information, so I couldn't do that.
Oh, okay. Okay, so here's the thing. Tomorrow, I'm doing an extra auction. Glenzer bought a book. We're even going to bring back this little chestnut, where every $20 you spend, you get a chance to win a hardcover absolute edition of Brian Azzarello and Jim Lee's Superman Man of Tomorrow. And I'm figuring out how much I need to make. Apparently, it's not as I was able to come up with some money. And we're looking to make about $150 to $200, and we will be good. That'll also allow me to get my StreamYard back. So please show up tomorrow, 8:00 Eastern. I know it. I know it is counter programming to you guys. I was actually thinking of starting at 7.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead, it's just that Eric and I will be busy with the top 5, and we'll join.
I know you do your top 5 at 8, so it would give a good hour before you guys have to go.
Yeah,
and I want to treat this as a bit of a telethon like we did for Maranya, because me and Gail are in that same kind of spot.
That being said, if you haven't done so, in the description down below, I'm not sure if it's for those who are watching on your channel. But under mine, in the description, I have your PayPal and I also have your Ko-Fi link going there.
Cool. Thank you. So yeah, we'll have an auction tomorrow. I brought some books from the booth. I put in a whole bunch of, I'm going to be putting in some more hardcovers and such to sell and some more trade paperbacks that are, that hopefully will make something. Get me and my wife out of this hole. I've done the math, and it looks like if we can make, if we can make about $250 tomorrow, we are at the very least we're on even ground, and so we're gonna. Oh shit! Yeah, $370. So there you go. So we're going to be trying to do that as best as possible. To the point where I'm going to offer up a deal I did with One Slick Dude once, where if you pay in advance, you'll get like 25% more or something like that. So, all righty. Anywho, tonight's you're controlling everything, right?
I am controlling everything.
I've got the. Well, I thought I had the tier list. Where's my tier list? Here it is.
Right. It's shared. So
okay. And tonight we're doing Marvel Tales.
And right now you're showing all the covers.
Yeah. Because it's not letting me scroll up. Okay, that was weird. All right. Well, there you go. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? Because he doesn't. Yep. Hello to In a Disguise, Henry. Now on StreamYard, we show links. So I'm assuming that Joe, Henry, In a Disguise, Amy, Ethereal, you guys are all over on I Love Comics. I guess that's how that works.
Rhaegar, I
I'm
think,
looking
is-
at everybody has the little like chain links are watching your channel. If you look at the StreamYard,
Okay. Okay.
so
Well,
that's
nice.
how you kind of
Thank you.
knew. So
All right.
give E the watch some. I don't need it on my channel. But
Say what?
I said I don't need the watch some. I guess I give it to you so you can get the monetization and all stuff.
Oh, I am monetized on I Love
No,
Comics.
I'm saying you'll get the watch time, you'll get the money.
here.
I don't need it right now.
Sure would like to spend some time watching some covers.
Yeah.
Okay. I did want to announce the auction for tomorrow. All righty. Let's see. Let's get the go for one, which is actually 93. What happened was Marvel Tales started out as Marvel Mystery Comics, and that was a superhero title for most part. So it was about, I think it was issue 91 or 93, somewhere around there, that it became a horror title. 93. There we go.
Whoever's in East channel wants to put in go, I'll do it on my
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Or he can do it on his channel too. If he wants.
Yeah, I guess I can just jump in on my own. Yeah.
There you go.
Why am I
So it might look a little weird because on our end on StreamYard, so it's gonna show.
No, it's streaming to my YouTube's, I think.
No. But if you're looking through StreamYard, because there's two places, you're gonna have numbers from two different things.
Well, you know, I do not. Yeah, I don't have. Like when I go to the thing, it just isn't there. So and I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah.
It's okay.
It's all good.
All
Let's
right.
look
That
at
being said, RDV, what do you think?
Quite an eyeful. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. A guy in a suit or something, but there's some guy. Don't miss the ghoul strikes, and I guess that's supposed to be the ghoul's eyes in the background of the guy. And then you got people in the water, like they're backing up or trying to get on the land because it's all water around them. It is very weird for being Marvel Tales. It's but he looks like he's a guy. He's he just wandering the woods, want to be left alone. I'm gonna give him a 10.
Alrighty. Well, and it's kind of kooky. They start off very colorful, and then they end up becoming more of the traditional Golden Age kind of. It's pretty weird. Amy, what do you think?
I would just real quickly. I would just say, just vote on East Channel. So it's all one spot. If you're watching on East Channel, just vote on there. Don't vote in both channels.
Oh no, extra counting. Yeah, if you're all here, then that's just fine. It's
Count the double.
it's 10 cents.
It is.
It's I guess it's okay. He's got like big pajamas, big footy pajamas, and he's walking over a hill, and there's somebody who's got really big eyes and is sad about him walking over a hill. I'm not sure what this represents. This is like, I don't know, maybe a dream or something? Anyway, it's colorful, I guess. 8? Yeah.
Alrighty. And how about you, Eric?
Fighting the urge to go, dun-it, 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 dun-it.
Aye.
Apparently not very successfully. I mean, get this guy some Visine.
That would help.
Yeah, it would. It's weird, and I think that's good enough. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if opening the book will help, but I'm going to go 9.
Doesn't it look like a guy in a bear suit, and he's this guy like the weird hood?
Well, at first I thought he had like one of his right arm over holding his left shoulder. Then I realized his right arm's at his side, so maybe he's just looking for a piano to play. I don't know.
Could be.
Or maybe the guy's in the background. This guy is like, I need to get out of this place, go to bed.
All right. And now we know, of course, Eric is going to be voting Kamala.
He is the piano man.
How do you figure?
Use Visine. That gets the red out.
Aha. I like that.
All right. That was so bad.
That was-
That was so bad.
But yeah, I mean, usually a joke isn't good if it has to be explained, but that's that's.
I was gonna say you could just use the Gestapo and that gets the red out too.
All right. MK, what do you think of this one? Oh, wait, Eric, where did you go? What number?
Fine.
At least I didn't sing "Don't Wanna Make My Red Eyes Blue."
That is true. And I think I already wrote it down. I do have it down. MK, what do you say?
Yeah, I was, it's funny because I was gonna say the same thing regarding the right arm. At first, I thought he was like holding his shoulder, kind of, and I'm like,
Right.
looking at him, like, well, what is that? Like, almost like he has two bellies, like one upstairs, one downstairs, or something. But yeah, the eyes looks like whoever that is like a pothead for sure.
He's neighbor.
Yeah, yeah, right. I guess I'll go. I don't know. I'll go with 8 on this one. Yeah, it's all right. It's pretty good.
Okay, and let's see. I'm looking at. I'm feeling the same way. It's not horrible. It's good for the time. The guy. It looks like a cross between an orangutan and the Grinch.
Yeah, he's got green fingers.
I do like the way the trees, however, look like their arms coming up from out of the ground. Yeah, the people just seem random because some are running towards or swimming towards the island that the monster's on, and some are swimming away. This does not have any sort of narrative whatsoever going on here.
Nope.
I'm you know what? I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 6. It's average.
All right.
All right. Going to the chat, Ethereal says 8, and Joe says 6, and Michael says 8. All right, we got a 6 and 2 8s. Next up, we've got Delight. Hello, saying 6, and one still saying I'm on both streams. So wherever you want to vote is good for us. So Delight says 6 as well. And we have a 7. Honestly, it's kind of weird, says Dark Admiral. Ahoy, one slick dude. 2 Dark Admiral. 7, not much context. Agreed. It's not a real narrative cover. And Henry is saying Marvel Tales number 93. The trees look like hands. I like the ghoul has 4 arms. One set is crossed. Is that what you see then? Okay. It's okay. It's a 7, says Henry. And then we have Maranya saying Marvel Tales 93, Eerie Eyes cover, simple design, pre-code Eerie, decent. Oh, decent rendering. I'm learning how to read. Score a Ghoul 9. For those who don't know, I woke up from a nap that have you ever fallen deep sleep and then just woke right up? That's
You
where
descended into sleep, bro.
I descented. I had a decent 30-minute nap that made me want to take a 8-hour sleep. Let's see. Donuts make my brown eyes blue. Let's see. Rhaegar said Targaryen. No, Rhaegar Targaryen said, I'm going home.
That's the first time I've ever heard anybody put Targaryen after Rhaegar.
Targaryen, yeah, Rhaegar Targaryen. Yeah, well, that's his name, right?
Well, yeah, but I mean, his real name is Little Rhaegar.
How's it going, little Rhaegar?
Hey, little Rhaegar. Strokelantine.
You know, Jay, if it is a Sasquatch,
Do you have a camera?
it's a Sasquatch because he's got a cutaway over his eyes. So he's either a ninja or he's wearing Ray-Bans.
All right. Well, we do have 1 5 cutting out that 1 10. We've got 4 6s taking out 2 9s and 2 of the 4 8s. And then 3 7s take out those 2 8s with 1 7 left. So let me grab that. We start off the day with a 7. This is a strange batch of covers. I got to tell you, I don't know if we're getting a 10 today.
Rhaegar, strokes aren't funny unless they're accompanied with spasms and things.
Oh, he meant that kind of stroke. Okay.
Or if it's the band.
Sasquatch who wears
I
Ray-Bans.
thought he was making a masturbation.
Last night.
Decent.
Do you know I'm the first day back to work after my stroke, someone bought that album. And he brought it to the counter. I just started laughing hysterically, and he must have thought I was having another one.
All right. All right.
3 old ladies
Can't make
are
that shit
sitting
up.
on a bench when a guy, naked man streaks by. The first lady had a stroke. The second lady, boom, had a stroke. The third lady's arms were too short.
All right. Go put the go in. Or Henry's doing the for you on your channel? Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Well,
all right, cool.
thank you, Henry. Let me do.
No,
for
he
this
was
one.
saying, please stop with that line of
Please
humor.
stop with the bad jokes.
Oh, was he doing Morse code with the swearing? No.
This is the Warrior, today's Tom Sawyer. Amy, what do you think of issue number 94?
It's colorful. It's yeah. I guess it's okay, maybe. 4? Yeah. It's a little under meh. So yeah, probably 4.
4. Wow. Oh, son of a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay. This is what I did here. I went 10 on the numbers going down. I went 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I should not be here right now. 5, 4, 3.
Hey, the more you
Oh,
screw up,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 10,
I'm
9,
just gonna
8,
say
7,
this.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I
It's-
did it again.
it's still
Even as I
entertaining.
was talking about, I went 5, 4, 5, 6. God, stop it. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Phenomenal.
All
That
right,
would be
now
bad
we're good.
to
And
start
she
seeing
wanted
numbers.
a 4 on 2. And how about you, Eric? How are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we done?
Yep.
Again. See, Amy, you gave us a low score because you don't have the context of the cover.
Oh,
Exactly.
oh, you know the story?
the guy. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
The guy in the green
Mhm.
is Clint, and the woman's going, Clint, I love you.
Oh, okay. So then it's at least a 7, right?
I would think so.
Okay.
Objection, leading the witness.
Well, I didn't bring up the Cloblops.
That would put it up to an 8.
I'll give us an 8.
Nobody has to bring up the Cloblops. The Cloblops are just known.
Well, the clown
Alrighty,
box
we
should bring
got
up
an 8. Alrighty, how about you, MK? What do you think about Marvel Tales number 94?
Interesting. A lot of characters
Mhm.
in the cover. Those are 2 little guys that he's squeezing, yeah, with his left hand. Yeah, I think I'll go 7 on this one.
Alrighty. How about you, RDB?
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be the devil, but he also kind of looks like he's like a Triton mixed with Mothman, whatever, Killer Moth.
But
Not
not
weird.
more now?
But I just noticed he's got a fistful of dollars. Wait, those are 2 people.
Yeah.
I thought he had like a rag in his hand at first. Then I realized he got arms.
Yeah, he's got. Not only does he have 2 people, but the shadows and the his cloak, and it seems like it's made of bodies.
It looks like a seance gone bad.
Yeah.
You know, or it's a hair fire sale. Everyone must go. Honestly, I'm not looking at the dude's face. But I'm liking the girl running after him. And I do like the background, the bubble bath in the back. It looks pretty cool. I'm gonna go with a 9.
Okay, I'm going 10. This is awesome.
That's
Super awesome.
jam.
Here's the reason. Here's the reason why. Yeah, you do have the smoke and everything and the fire. It almost seems as if that is the remnants of the burned people that are right under him, kind of creating the shadow on his cloak. He's holding 2 people while one guy seems to be giving himself up while his woman is chasing after trying to save him. Also, the dude's got lightning randomly come from his fingers for some reason, or smoke is coming up to it. It's just a really good cover. And the red border, I think, actually helps. It's not contrast. Sometimes the big borders and the square Golden Age covers, they're kind of contrasted. This blends right on in. I like this one a lot.
Like the guy running in, he's trying to save his friends, but with the dudes up there, he's like his hand open and he's like, "Come to me, you'll make beautiful
Yeah.
music."
Wait, he's trying to save his what?
And friends.
his
wow,
friend,
when E has to correct Venkman on something.
well, I didn't get a chance to talk. Okay.
All right. So speaking of, Jay says 8, Joe says 7, Crystal says, hey, Crystal, what's up? Says 8, King K is back saying 6, and Delight says 7. So we've got 6, 2 7s, 2 8s. All right, 1.
That
6,
is true, Rhaegar. If you vote on both
2
channels, we are
7s,
sending you to Joe Biden's house.
2 8s. Let's see. Go means 5
Are
in
you
Japanese.
guys using Dominion again?
For
Shot
voting,
means
yes.
5 in Thai. So you would put 5 5 5 5 if you like something. So it'd be ha ha ha.
Although,
And 7 from Ethereal Dragon.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind getting extra cars showing up overnight. Like Elon Musk was saying, people
Marvel
like,
Tales 94. The rendering is okay. Still an average 6. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if there's going to be a 10 tonight. These covers are all like this with the square border and everything. So I'm interested though. And I wanted to keep these because I thought these covers were interesting. I was thinking maybe going further, like 13 through 24 are much more what we would consider traditional. I just wanted to do these big beginning ones because you hardly ever see these.
I was trying to remember. Are these for the 40s, the 50s?
These are in the 40s. You see something missing?
Well, I mean, these particular, I think it started in 1947, didn't it?
I would have to look again because I think Mystery Men, these might actually be 50s. I would have to check again on these. Let's see. We have 9 for Michael Taylor. Dark Admiral says 8. Still a What the F cover. And there you go. So we got an 8 and a 9 already. And next up, Special Edgar, what's up? How you doing? Feel free to join in. The scoring's pretty easy. 1 is god awful. 2 is horrible. 3 is very bad. 4 is bad. 5 is doesn't really do anything for me. 6 is average. 7 is good. 8 is very good. 9 is awesome. 10 super awesome.
So
all right,
yeah.
November 49.
Say again. 1949.
November 49.
Yeah, they went from 49 through 1957. So
We have an 8 from Maranya, and then we have I'm sorry, 8 from Rhaegar, and Maranya saying colorful cover rendering is good, not great, not sure what's going on story wise on the cover. This scores a haunted 8. Alrighty, there we go. Now I'm going over there because there are more in the chat. I don't know where over there is, but we could see everything.
no, so Rhaegar and Michael were on my channel. Now Rhaegar says, "Screw this! I'm stuck here with Michael. I'm going where all the cool people are."
Yeah,
and
I love comics.
Apparently so. He thinks it's there. I don't know why.
Alrighty, let's see what's going on. One slick dude says 8. This could be a Mephisto precursor. Alrighty then. And then we've got, if you vote on both channels twice, Joe's okay, we read that one. Wow, E, that is Dark F.
Whatever your joke you made.
I don't
I don't remember either. I wasn't paying attention.
I know I don't pay attention to what I say.
I treat you like Zach.
Hello to John's Long Bucks. And to John. Let's see. Dragon does 10 mean stop? Wait, what?
Wait, if John's Long Box has a channel, does he have a short box? Is it shorts?
Yeah, that's his TikTok where he does all the dances.
God, that was actually witty.
I know.
All righty, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have one. We stop that. We have 2 6s taking out 1 10 and 1 9, and then we've got 5 7s taking out that last 9, and 4 of the 7 8s. The 8s stand. There we go. All righty. Yeah, call your shorts channel the Short Box.
John Short Box.
Shorts. I have a channel called From the Long Box.
How about shorts from the Long Box?
Oh, hey, I got to wear northern shorts. They go all the way down to the ankle. That was weird.
Those are called women's capris.
I actually wore a T-shirt that went to my wrist. It was very weird. Gail bought these for me. It was, oh wow, this is Yankee clothing. That was
long
awesome.
sleeve T-shirt.
See where it's going to be 80 tomorrow.
Oh, and by the way, I am worried, and I'm thinking I may have to wear a mask. I noticed there must be some sort of fungus, some sort of thing in the trees they're turning red. I am kind of frightened about this.
So that's what happens when winter comes. It says death to all who live in the northern region.
So I don't. Yeah, I. Okay, so this is
Oh my-
normal.
Yeah,
Leaves turn colors.
yeah. It's called fall.
You guys are fucked. I mean,
And
this
then
is
you get to watch. You get to watch everything die for 3 months.
look. There's 4 seasons. There's love bug season. There's dragonfly season. There's mosquito season, and there's cockroach season. That's the
Well,
seasons right
All I
there.
know is none of those 4 seasons are worth a damn without Frankie Valley. So
Without what?
Frankie Valley.
Frankie
Yeah.
Valley. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's
You're
pretty
gonna
much
learn.
true.
Once you get up to the northern territory, there's summer and then there's winter. Sometimes it's
Alrighty.
only spring and winter.
There's
Alright.
winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Yeah, we have noticed the trees are starting to change, and in all honesty, I got to tell you, it's really pretty. I do like that.
My
That-
sister
that
said
is-
that. It's like, oh, you think it's beautiful watching things die.
Yeah, basically, it reminds me of home, but unfortunately, well, I guess it's a double-edged sword. I can watch things die, but I don't get to tie a ham to them and throw them to the alligators.
So I'm gonna
So,
ask.
yeah.
Who's
Anyway,
starting-
Eric, what do you think?
About
who did
this
the last
cover.
one? Was it Eric?
oh, I don't know if I went first. I don't think I went first last time, but
No, Amy did.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The monster kind of looks silly,
Mm-hmm.
but there's so much work went into this crowd scene that I feel like I need to reward this with a 10.
All right. And how about UMK?
MK,
Yeah. So
He threw
hey,
away
what's
his
up?
pudding
How you
cup.
doing?
you're showing shade pudding.
Yeah, that was a water bottle. I just crushed it. What do you
Oh,
call that? Yeah, I guess
we know. We heard you.
You get a water
I'm a
bottle
little
full of
person
pudding?
here, right? Yeah, I would say this dude reminds me of that guy from the Star Wars movie, in the 4th one. The guy in the bar, I think. He was like he was kind of like giggling maniacally.
Oh, like one of the little fantasy creatures?
The guy got eaten by Jabba the Hutt.
I think so. Yeah, except he was blue, I think, right, or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why this guy's face reminds me of him. Yeah, kind of funny. I love how everyone's like terrified of this dude. Coming out of a rocket. Yeah, I'll go 10 on
Yeah,
this.
but look how he's coming out of the rock. It's almost like he's a gas that,
He's a
Yeah.
genie.
Or a ghost or something.
yeah, like a genie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go 10 on this one. I like it. It's cool.
All righty. How about you, RDV?
Well, he's coming out of a crashed spaceship.
Mhm.
You notice at the ground, it crashed into that building. And now he's coming out. He's basically like some kind of like entity. And now he's haunting people. This is very chilling and down to the both. The living death. Well, I guess he avoided New York this time. Or is that what's left of the building? It looks like the Chrysler building in the background, but hey, there's even a tree there and there's a guy trying to climb it. Yeah, this is crazy, but I love the art. I love the background, all the detail on those monster, whatever it is, and just see this looks like a giant cheetah pet,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 10. This is great.
All righty. Okay, we got Tim and Amy. Amy, what do you say?
He is a very goofy looking monster, but you know what? That makes him kind of creative, and I like that. He's in a rocket ship, so he's like a rocket ship genie, I guess. And there's that guy over there who's getting ready to eat a tree at him. So that's pretty cool. It's a showdown between this guy and the guy eating the tree at him. So that's going to be awesome. I think that'll be really cool.
There's a lot of people, like you said. You look at the guy in the tree. Look, there's a girl with a yellow skirt and a blue shirt. She's just basically on her knees. She can't run anymore. She's tired.
Mhm.
Like, this is messed up. It looks like a bridge in the background, also too. So
Like right underneath him is that?
yeah,
Mhm.
I'm not sure what city this was supposed to be, but it's no longer a city, right, guys?
Hey, city!
Henry says creeping death. This is the creeping death. Yes. Great song.
Is that tree alive over there? I just read in the left-hand corner.
Not after that guy eats
that's
it
a
at the
dead.
genie.
That's a dead tree. It got ate by the guy in the white shirt, and now.
Oh,
Well, no, the
What do you
guys.
give this, Amy? Yep.
I'm looking forward to the showdown. I will give it a 10.
Okay, you know what?
there's
I'm gonna
even, there's
go
even
on
a
ahead
guy.
and- just for the crowd alone. I mean, this was drawn. You know, I mean, there's a lot of detail going on in the reactions by the crowd. There's a lot of details going on in the destruction of the city. No, okay, not when I say it. All right, there was a
city.
and the alien coming out like a genie out of a spaceship. That's very, very creative. So yes, a 10. And Dark Admiral agrees, saying I like it. I'm giving it a 10. Jay says 8. Joe says 7.
I'm not sure the cover artist is, but the interior artist is Gene Colan.
Really?
That's cool.
So I wonder if he's involved in the cover art.
How is everybody? We are being asked.
I mean, there is a thing on upper right corner.
The Gene Colan art of the 50s.
Apparently, they're not listening. They're
a lot like what he evolved into. So it could be it could be him on the cover.
Glenzer says 8. I'm fine, by the way, John. Thank you for asking. You forgot everything catching on fire and pop. No, that's California. We're pretty swampy. So, yeah. Let's see. We have 8 from Glenzer.
I wish I had zoomed up. Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know this era of Marvel. Well, you can look at a cover and tell if you like it. That's what this is. It doesn't. The great thing about this show that we do is you don't need to have ever read an issue of the comic book. We're judging the covers. And the way we do it is, what do you think? And that's it. We give you if you think it's super awesome, whatever your basis of why it's super awesome, give it a 10. If you think it's a good cover, give it a 7. However you see it is okay with us.
I personally, the way I rank it is basically on is this something I would pick up. So 10 to be, yes, I'm going to pick this up. 5, I can go either way. 1, I don't want it whatsoever. I'll pass it by on the shelf.
There you go.
And
Ethereal says 8. Alrighty. And then we have Marvel Tales number 95 says Henry. It's a good cover. Give it a 7. Okie dokies. And then we have, let's see, 8. Very crowded cover. Genie Monster from a Bottle Rocket says 1 slip.
Bottle Rocket. I like that.
8. Salacious Chrome says Dark Admiral. Let's see, that's awesome. It's glad to hear it. Rhaegar says 8. Ken says 6.
I only know that Rhaegar's here because I memorized the way his spelling looks and then his icon. I can't read, so I mean.
Marvel Tales 95 says Moranya, weird alien critter emerging from spaceship, lots of fleeing people, great detail and colors. Golden Age goofiness personified, scoring alien critter 10. All righty, and then we have there's so many people die on this cover, says Rhaegar. Where in blue heck is Jackson? I only know Gene Colan's Marvel era. This is Marvel.
I mean, the upper right corner, underneath the Marvel Comics logo, to the right in that black spot, there is a signature, but I can't blow it up. The copy I got.
By the way, Jay, don't even think about saying his name 3 times.
Okay. All right. What we got here is failure to communicate, which is why we had what we had here last week, which is the way he wants it.
Oh. Is that from the green
Well,
light?
he gets it. I don't like this any more than you do. All righty. So we got 1-6 taking out the one of the 7 10s, and then we've got 2 7s, and now we only have 4 left, and it goes up against 5 8s, and the 8s win. Oh, I thought we had a chance here, man. Thought we had a chance. All right. So we go for 95. Here we are. Put that in the chat, and boom.
So is that other one an 8 or a 9?
That was an 8.
Oh.
Actually, the last one we just did was 95. We're on 96 now.
Oh, the other one was let's see. The other one was an 8 as well. We've got 7. Yep. So the last 2 are 8s.
All right. Yep. And we're going on issue 96 because we just did 95.
Oh, hold on just a sec.
What?
We have 1, 2, 3,
93, 94,
We
95.
got 5 and 5. That was a 9. The last number 95 was a 9.
That's what I thought.
What we just did.
Yeah.
Because
So now,
Michael Taylor, I missed him, and he voted 10.
all right, and Michael said, I voted 10.
So
96.
the second one we did was an 8, and this one was a 9, and this is started off by MK.
Are you?
Oh,
Okay,
I'm the one that does that.
Tier list. Are you doing the tier list at all?
Yeah,
I was wondering.
I'm
I was
done
like,
because I was waiting for you to do it, and yeah,
'cause I noticed that you're not moving them up. I was like,
I am.
I thought maybe it froze for you.
Just a big dumb animal here, ladies and gentlemen. All righty, there we go. Okay, at least we're heading the right direction. Hopefully that keeps going. MK, what do you think about Marvel Tales number 96?
Yeah, cool cover. I like little Snappy on the left there in the middle part. Yeah, and yeah, I like how I'm assuming that's Frankenstein or a vampire. Kind of looks like a combination of both, honestly. Coming out of the ice there, about to grab that girl who's on fire apparently, or somebody's on fire. I don't know.
It's chained
Yeah, I
down.
like it.
Yeah.
Cool cover. I'll give it 10. They're pretty cool.
All righty. And how about you, RDV?
Don't shake hands with the devil. The tale of a man trapped deep in the slimy depths of Hades. The deadly dwarf. I'll shut you up. I'll make you stop tormenting me. I'll silence your deadly voice forever. It's the old man versus Palpatine on the left. Or Pixel. The crawling tailor. Here it comes slowly. How can I warn the world? How could I make people believe me? And after years of anguished silence and sleep, which he knew no awakening, the monster returns. It's Palpatine waking up tonight.
He's more awake than I am.
I'm going 10, man. I love this. It's he's breaking out of the ice. Somebody thought it'd be great. Hey, why don't we just take this monster, put him in a non-freezer.
Thaw him out. That's probably fine.
Yeah.
All righty. How about you, Amy?
It's just kind of a classic goofy comic cover. It's just got interesting little monster designs and overly dramatic happenings, and I kind of like the minimalist color palette with the dark inks and kind of the high contrast and bright negative space. It's kind of interesting.
Kind of looks like a movie poster.
Okay. So what do you
it does, right? I think I could. Oh, what the heck! I'll give it a 10.
All righty. And Eric.
Not only is the monster thawing out, the trade dress is thawing out.
It is.
Yeah, right. It's melting.
This is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, while you guys were doing this, I went on my comic shop, but it's $560 for 3.5. And thus endeth that dream. But not my dream of giving this a 10.
There you go.
It's funny that you use our cover rankings as a shopping list.
Obviously nights like this, it's a fantasy, but
I feel like Jackson does it too. Jay, not so much. He's only got.
There's a
35 cents.
photocopy comic book for $15 plus 5 shipping on eBay. I got to get into this game. It's literally let's just print it up and put it out there.
This comic,
this comic book, yeah.
Ooh, I'd think about that if I like go ahead.
52 big pages of
then there's a
thrills.
4 or 5 for $575 and a 3.5 for $665. So that's about it. So that is something. Okay, I'm looking at it and I'm wondering not so much about the melting vampire creature and the burning woman. I'm more thinking the guy who's saying, "Here it comes slowly. How can I warn the world? How could I?" Is he talking about the lizard next to him? Is that the big scare? I don't know.
I thought that was a cat.
But you know what? I want to give this a 10 for the world-ending lizard.
Yep, there you go. He's a
Okay,
scary
now let's see what the chat is saying here. We have, let's see, England team of, okay, we got that. Gator and White Lightning or sequels. From
White
this.
Lightning.
Did I, yeah, I meant go for 96. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Joe says 8, Jay says 9, and Crystal says 10. And Cheapo says 9, and Ken says 7. So we've got a 7, 8, 2 9s, and 10. A 7, and 8, 2 9s, and a 10. Alrighty. Glenzer says 9. Rhaegar says 10. And Dark Admiral says 10. And Michael Taylor says 10. Reminds me of Frankenstein. So we've got a 9 and 3 10s. Okay, Jay, what's up? In 2009, we said goodbye to King of Pop, Michael Jackson. I didn't. He's still in my basement. I didn't even know he was there when we got here. 8 from One Slick Dude saying left side panel boxes detract from the main art where a few text lines would have been less intrusive. I was actually enjoying the fact that it's not just one little head bob, but an 8 from One Slick Dude.
What is that? Witch's Tales?
Yeah, or any of the ECs, yeah. Maranya is saying Marvel Tales 96, reminiscent of other horror comics of the time with the 4-panel illustrations and lots of wood boxes. Damsel in Distress, The Focus, score a monster pen.
Eric,
Ethereal says 8, and Henry does also, adding in the it's a very good cover. Give it an 8.
When did EC start?
In the 40s, they started dabbling in horror, I think, in 49 or 50.
Okay. I was just curious when they started doing the little circle things on EC.
Okay, so and the cover art is the splash page, says One Slick. Hello to Crystal G. Hello to Ken from Cheapo. And Boyd from Jay. Lucian from Cheapo. And we can get the stop because I read everything. All right, there we go.
All righty, and I'll take this down.
And what we got here is 1 7 and 3 8s and 3 9s trying to take down 9 10s, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Children of all ages.
Which they're not allowed to say at Disney anymore.
We're not,
but
Disney.
We say it here. We have, our first 2. We have our first 10.
Oh,
What do they say at Disney?
Now they say hello guests or some stupid like that.
Pronouns of all ages.
Yeah.
Genders.
Hello, they, them, there. And it takes them 90 minutes to just list off all the known genders.
Do you see them over there? Which one? You mean my son? No. Them. Yeah.
I'm glad I'm a little tiny box on the bottom here tonight because I looked over and I just noticed Pistachio tagged me.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, bastard. All righty. So we are on our 5th cover. This is issue number 97. Oh, it's my turn to start us off.
I thought you were going to say that the cat opened the door and it came inside on its own.
No, but I'm sure she'll be mewing. But no, I did notice that the birdie got me. Okay, so what are we looking at? We're the wooden whore. It's the wooden whore. Also in this issue, Beyond the Grave, where we see a hand coming out of the grave, and the nation that vanished.
You know that is, right?
We're looking at a caveman's crotch.
No, that's Namor.
Oh, okay. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's Namor.
Normal.
I am Namor. I shall go to your... I am Namor. In this mysterious castle, a wooden horde was created. The strangest story you've ever read. The wooden horror. I've got to learn how to pronounce that word. The wooden horror. Okay, so it's bright. I got to give it that. I think they look kind of silly. It looks like little Lord Fauntleroy decided that he's about to get pissed and destroy a village. It's a wooden Frankenstein, I guess, right? We actually see the villagers outside the window coming to burn everybody down at the creation. It's not even like he's had time to go out and do anything.
I thought that's like Clarion the Cat Boy, whatever that was,
Maybe, yeah.
Jason
Clarion the
Blood's
Witch Boy, yeah.
Yeah,
I do actually like the way the title kind of forms and kind of shapes the box, the title box. gotta say though, it's kind of goofy looking in a fun way. I think I'm gonna go 8 on this one. I think I'm gonna go 8. All right. How about you, RDV?
Well, whenever I see a skull and crossbones, I think of pirates, but I'm like, is it a pirate grave? Or what's that about? And then Namor with shorts. I don't know if it's him though. I just want to pretend it is.
Wait, does he have a surfboard?
To the holding on to it, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But,
Is that surfing Namor?
So also we got evil Geppetto making a puppetine, and then there's the villagers coming because they think Zach's there. You look at the little porthole. They got their torches and everything. And they're walking down the little path. I mean, this is a 10, man. It's a wooden horror.
Like Laurel and Hardy made a horror film.
It's a wooden horror. She's a little stiff tonight.
It's a wooden horror story. Yes, horror. Anyway, Amy, what do you RDV? What do you think?
I said it's a 10.
10. How about you, Amy?
This looks really goofy, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. This guy's like a werewolf, and he's making a puppet monster.
Werewolf.
I don't know why the villagers are marching down in the middle of the day, but maybe because he's a werewolf. That's probably it.
Maybe it's a mad ghost.
Oh,
Or the red ghost, and he ran on monkeys.
That could be. I don't know. It looks like fun and it looks silly. And this guy's is Namor with a surfboard, and that's pretty cool. Oh, I'll give it a 10.
All righty. And how about you, Eric?
What's that song you like to sing about every party has a pooper?
Every party has a pooper. That's why we invited you, Eric Breen.
In this case, you'd be correct. Everything that worked on the cover before doesn't work on this one. I don't know why. I'm looking at it. I just, I guess we're supposed to be, shocked by the whatever that is with the skull face.
It's a negative 10.
It's a 6.
I want to know if he's gonna hop off there and chase him with a knife.
How about you, MK? Mortal Kombat.
Mario Kart, get it right.
That looks like
Everything got it right. He's got the right song.
It's Mario Kart Fanatic 30.
Yeah. So the guy in the green kind of reminds me of Lex Luthor in the 90s. When he had that big beard.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Everyone had that.
And he wore lederhosen.
Even
Yeah,
Terry.
he's shocking. Who is that? Nancy Pelosi on the right? I don't know. No, it's
Oh, it would have been Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of think it is kind of silly, but I'm gonna go 9 on this one. I don't know. I think I have this thing with lightning and people being shocked and stuff. So.
All righty, we got a 9 from MK. Let's go to the chat. We also have a 9 from Jay. Okay, that's 2 9s. And we have 7 from Joe, a 5 from Cheapo, a 7 from Crystal. So we got 2 7s and a 5. Next up, we have tagged by the bird, or tagged by the bird and pissed on by the cat. No, that cat don't get near me enough. I'm actually allergic. Ken says 7, 8 from Glenzer, 10 from Dark Admiral. I really, really dislike ventriloquist dummies. And show us on the ventriloquist dummy where the dummy touched. Okay, so I always thought that was a weird and creepy kind of question to ask somebody. We have 7, 2 8s, and a 10. 7, 2 8s, and a 10. All right, next up, Maranya saying the 3-panel cover still lots of word blurbs, bearded guy reanimating a young Aunt May, colorful good rendering sells the book, score a wooden 10. He's a little wooden boy.
Yeah.
Boom, hot clap, clap. Marvel Tales number 97, just because of the electric toilet, I will say 8.
He probably just wants the blueberry Skittles.
All righty. 8 from one slick dude too, saying a wooden horror. Would that be a Woody? And that was said tonight. Okay, so we got 2 8s. All righty. One and a 2. We go to Rhaegar, and he is saying 7. That's my Speedy Gonzalez. All right. If you like Speedy Gonzalez getting caught in the ring, I'm not the only party pooper, says Cheapo. None of you have it right. It's Mortal Wombat. Dun, bunk, bunk, bunk. Michael Taylor says 6. Yeah, not a fan of this cover. All right.
That's okay.
And let's see. I blame my mom for letting me watch The Magic with Anthony Hopkins. Oh, that was a pretty spooky one. Yeah. Wouldn't the electrical arc set it on fire if it's wood?
I don't think
Actually, does wood? No, wood doesn't conduct, does it?
So maybe it's made with steel rods.
No.
Trees sometimes get hit by lightning and they'll break.
Yeah, dark creepy movie for me. It was Chucky. I saw it when I was 5 when it came out. Magic was one of the inspirations for Chucky. Both very creepy. All right, let's get the stop. And we keep you around, MK, because of your obsession with Chucky and the fact that the feds asked us to.
Well, it's more so we enjoy your engagement in the chat by asking us questions repeatedly.
Yes. What are you trying to say, MK?
No. Yeah, it's funny. Like, I have different groups of friends. You guys, friends personally, and everyone says I'm obsessed with something. You guys, it's Chucky. Others, it's Mortal Kombat. Someone else said I think Halloween.
I got several groups of friends. You guys are the worst.
Pretty much everybody's, I guess, something.
You're my Monday crew. I save the weekend for the good ones. 1-5 knocking out one of those 4 10s, 2 6s, takes out 2 more. It's 1 10 left, but 4 7s. 4 7s. They take that out. All both of the 9s and one of the 5 8s. This is an 8. Let me get that to where it needs to go. All right. Our first doubled up score here, and it goes to the 8s. I'm actually surprised it did that well, but
now we're jumping into issue 99 because you skipped that one.
That was 97.
Yeah, now we're going into 99 because you skipped 98 because it's not part of the ranking. It's on the tier list.
It's not on the tier list?
No. You had everything. You had 93, and then you went to 97, then it jumps to 99, and then it goes to 105. So, as I asked you, you had 12 up here.
You know what? We may have already done it. I do sometimes skip covers. Like I'm looking at the House of Secrets. We're going to be doing House of Secrets soon, and I'm skipping 92, which we've already done, and one other, the one where the woman is running down the in the flowing gown and the yeah.
I'm just letting you know so you can type it. Don't type in go for 98 because we don't have a 98.
Okay, so we're on go for 99.
99.
Go for 99, and this is RDV's turn. He's going to take this out.
I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
All right, he's gonna start us off here and talk to us.
All right,
what he thinks about the comic book covers that he likes to read, but I don't think he reads these. I know he likes to read the one with the girls and they got the bikinis on.
I am the guy on the right, and that's Angle TV choked out by Breen because he won't shut up. In the cover right there, see that?
I always tell people if you want choking, that's gonna cost you another 50 because
look, I can mute him.
Okay, anyway, go on ahead.
Right. Yes, the power's all mine. I'm the host. What kind
but
of
when you really want to think about things, you got.
Is that a kick button? I don't like the guy on the bottom right because he's just funny.
Oh wait, I'm on the left. Okay.
No, I talk about you. I mean, I won't talk about you in front of you. No, his that shirt jacket he has on is super freaking long, and then like that guy, literally the guy on the left had like, you know, he's taller than the guy on the right, or at least it seems that way. He had to like step on something just to choke him, and then in the background, the girl's got a gun. This must be some kind of like wax museum, I'm guessing. Yeah.
So what I'm getting, because in the background they've got an axe, a hanging rope, a gun. It looks like this guy's stepping off his table in order to strangle the guy. So his wax figures come to life to commit crimes.
Wow. All right, here the wax figure's coming alive. I think you're crazy. You're you fool. You'll never call me that ever again. And then you got the brain in the middle parts. The man who could not die. And terror in the streets. Man. I'm gonna go 6 with this though. This is kind of weird. It'd be better if it was like the horror monster, like Universal Monsters coming to life. It's because I have no idea who that's supposed to be. Paul Bunyan?
That's supposed to be fat guy in a red shirt. What do you think, Amy, of this cover? Have a going, Ken. Take care. Be safe.
Amy, of this cover. What do you start by there?
It seems to lack a lot of the whimsy of the previous ones. There's no like werewolves and villagers and stuff like that. It's meh and maybe a little less. What's 5 is meh?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 is
What's 4? Is that
4 means it's bad. 3 is like really bad. 2 is like, are you seriously gonna go lower? And you're like, yes. And 1's like, you made it.
Horrible is 2, and god awful is 1.
So yeah, I guess it's 4, maybe.
Ooh, the kitty.
Have a good night, Ken. Thanks for showing up.
How about you, Eric?
I'm sorry. I took a bunch of pills when you started bloviating before.
Bloviating. It's my time of the month, so I am bloviating. Anyway, what?
Can I borrow some of those pills?
Sure. This isn't much better, but the stories on the side all look more interesting than what's going on in the main cover.
Yeah.
It's just we can see little pieces of it. I'm gonna go up 1 from the last one to a 7.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. It's the death of Barry Allen on the main cover. That's what it is.
Okay, so how about you, MK?
Yeah, this is a cool cover. So I guess you could say the guy getting strangled, he's about to get waxed. Get it? Yeah.
And you wanted to kick me.
Yeah, I apologize.
Well, I mean, he's just got better jokes. They're not the best jokes, but they're better.
Thanks. I'll take it. Yeah. I like the moon in the background's cool. You know, the guy with the axe is my favorite. You know, but yeah, I'll give this one a 9. I kind of like it. You know.
All right. And okay, my turn. This is a bad cover. I gotta say it's boring. Also, it's just and yeah, Paul Bunyan there. No, I agree with Eric. The stuff on the side looks far more interesting, and the terror in the streets seem to be the army men from Toy Story. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm giving this a 4.
It's actually Chicago. It's how it looks like when you get robbed.
All right, let's see what the chat is doing. What you did, and I've already seen your upgrade there to a 4. Alrighty, so we have 8 from Glenzer, 5 from Jay, an 8 from Glenzer, and a 5 from Jay. Maranya saying go for 99. What the chief said to Maxwell Smart. She got it by that much. I had to give him credit for the ingenuity of because my other fears are heights and sharks, so he doesn't have much to work with. Okay. Let's see. Englandine and RDV, ick there at what? Ick there as is MK. I guess YouTube won't let him actually put what he wanted to say. 6 and 4 from Crystal and Cheapo. All righty. And then we have, let's see, Ken is saying a 6. Dark Admiral saying 7. All right. 6 and a 7. Next up, 6 from Joe, 6 from Michael Taylor. And then we have 9 from the Regas. And let's see, it's good. I'll give it a 7, says Henry. All righty. Good night, all. Okay, we got that one. Ken's going up. One Slick says Wax Pack's baseball cards are more interesting than this cover. I actually collected those. I would collect these too, even though it's a bad cover. I would love this book. Marvel Tales 99, back to 4-panel cover with the word balloons and blurbs, reminiscent of the era's horror comics, but not quite there. Good, not great rendering. Score a Tales 7. All right, and then we have Good Night, Ken. Say hi to Barbie, says MK. The character in red looks like a cross between Daddy Warbucks and Paul Bunyan. Not better than the last cover, says Michael. Let's see, what do we got? Any more scores? Nope. So let's get the stop.
Wax on, wax off. All right. This is Michael Taylor. All right.
And there we go. What we got here on number 99, we've got 3 4s, no 10s. So these 3 4s take out the 2 9s and the 1 8. And then it's 6 versus 7. We have 6 6s, 4 7s, and that's what wins.
Hmm.
The 6s win. Oh, I got to move. Okay. Yeah. Zoinks. And away. Alrighty. And that puts us, that's the lowest score of the night so far. Not good. I'm hoping we go in the other direction. But we have 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, and 12. So we are halfway through, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do another poll when I've got StreamYard back. Hopefully that'll be tomorrow.
Can you not do a poll on your channel right now? Type in there, do a poll for YouTube.
Hold on just a.
You might be able to.
I'm pretty sure if I get live on this one, I could. I was just being lazy.
Oh,
But if you're
well,
not
I mean,
letting me-
that's like every other day, though.
I know. But you know what? Well, are you not going to let me? Here we go. Okay, let's see if it'll allow me to do a poll. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy. Wait, what? Oh, am I on the wrong? I'm on the wrong channel. I'm on.
Geeky Puppet Show. Click on I Look Comics.
No, I'm on From the Long Box. I didn't know that.
Oh.
Oh.
And I didn't know that you changed Old Man Comics up on the long box. I was looking for it because I was doing the description like, Old Man Comics does not exist.
No, Old Man Comics doesn't exist anymore. It's
So I did update it with the links, and I was like, yeah, that's it. So
Oh yeah, what, that don't exist anymore?
no, he changed it
no,
over.
no, it's called From the Long Box now.
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, so when you look up the URL, it's not. It doesn't say Old Man
Actually,
Comics.
it's not. I'm not on. I'm on I Love Comics, but it won't allow me to. Whoop, hold on. Here we go. Okay, we need some ideas. You know what? I'm going to throw out one right here, and I'm going to say Jeff Johns Hawkman.
Ooh, would we say Robert Venditti Hawkman then too? Or do you want to go? Actually, no, not Robert Venditti. Let's do the 1970s Hawkman, Silver Age.
The Silver Age Hawkman.
I'd say that.
Are we just going to be adding in Hawkman?
Hawkman through the ages. Yes, we'll go. Then we'll go with-
Let's see, Blondie Comics from One Slick Dude. I like that suggestion. Anybody else have a suggestion?
Did you do Bronze Age Flash?
Bronze Age Flash. I don't think we did Silver Age. We
Yeah,
did
I
the
know.
first
All right,
15 of Silver Age.
we're also getting Silver Age Atom and Golden Age Ghost Rider.
Any genre right now, I think, Henry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's any job. We're past the horror. Obviously, when Christmas comes up, I'm going to come up with some Christmas titles and everything and Christmas shows, but we'll see.
Just want to let you know that if he does Joe Kubert Hawkman, you're going to get Bernie Wrightsman Hawkman.
Right. Have a good one, Crystal G. Thank you very much for stopping by. I'd be interested in checking out Blondie Comics. I put in Blondie.
One
Let's
way or
see.
another, right?
We've got 2 Hawkmen. You know what? I'm going to put in Miranya's idea and say Silver, because these are awesome fucking covers, man. Seriously. Silver Age Atom.
All right. Jay says I like modern Hawkman idea. You know, basically Johns and Venditti. I don't know. I haven't read the Venditti, so I don't really know what the covers look like.
All righty. Well, it would depend on, do I want to add in those, what is his name? Savegic? He did really sweet covers.
Well, yeah, right now we could be anything because we're pretty much towards the end of the Halloween month. So yeah.
Oh yeah, we're already done. This little bump actually is going to push us one day later. But there you go. The poll is up. I'm taking a little bit of time here to do my voting as well. All righty.
All right.
So, what are you going for here, Eric?
What?
Are we live? What?
There you go.
We
Hi,
got
Eric.
the
How are
Jeff
you?
Johns Hawkman, the Silver
you
Age
doing?
Hawkman, Blondie, and the Silver Age Atom.
It's John's Hawkman.
Yeah.
There's some awesome covers in that.
Oh, there's some amazing covers in that run for sure. Yeah. I would assume, Amy, you're going for the Blondie just to have the cartoons.
I didn't know she made a comic book. I thought she was just newspapers.
No,
That's
yeah, Dell has some Blondie comics. Yeah.
I thought she was just a singer.
Oh, is there a singer too? Well, maybe the singer has a comic book. I wouldn't know.
Deborah Harry, or Debbie Harry, whatever. Is it Deborah or Debbie? I forget.
Did she ever sing that
It's
song?
Debward, yes.
She sings a song one way or another. Which is
One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way. That's it. Yeah.
all right.
That's-
So
All right.
this actually might be a tough battle here.
Okay, and let's see. We are on number 100 then, I guess, since the numbering got screwed up.
Just let me know in advance, like when you're gonna do if Hawkman does win, if you're gonna do the Hawkman covers, so I can reach out. We can reach out to Higgy Pop.
Okay. Yeah, Hawkman fan. You know what? I may actually go to what's his name on Twitter. He's got a Hawkman Twitter. Get him involved.
Yeah,
See if
because
they want to jump
he actually dresses up like Hawkman. He's got the hawk nest and everything. So
That
Oh, wow.
is, you know what? I may throw in some extra covers on that one then.
Yeah.
Just to
25
make it a
covers.
little bit more. Yes, that'll be a 4-hour. Like this one, it'll be over 2 hours long.
As long as we start and we have less people on the panel, we're good.
Maybe
Okay, so let's go for 100.
The tide is high. We should move on.
The tide is high and we're okay. So I guess this one is
I went last.
Amy.
Me?
Yeah.
Um.
Man under Earth is safe for me.
Boom.
It's pink eyes, and I don't like it, and I'm sleepy. So 6.
Okay.
Well, it says Eyes of Doom, so pretend it's Doctor Doom.
Oh, okay. Doofenshmirtz. If there's a little
Look into my eyes.
if there's a little platypus with a hat somewhere, then it gets another point.
Bury the platypus.
So what do you say, Eric?
Oh, I'm giving this a 10.
I'm thinking I should have saved this one for our 100. This is awesome. Okay, MK, what do you say?
Okay. Let's see. Is that Krang in the background? No, I don't know.
No, that'll work.
Get those turtles.
Yeah. Pretty cool. What the heck? I'll go 9.
All right, we got a 9 from MK.
That's a lot of telephones on the table there.
Let's say at that time that was every teenage girl's dream desk.
With 3
All right.
phones.
Oh, Eric, what did you say?
10.
10. All righty. And RDB.
Well, it looks like Bibble from Superman.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Dude.
Yeah.
But that monster's my favorite.
Right? The girl is just, like, I was trying to read his newspaper, but I can't tell what it is.
Yeah.
Yours men see Eyes of Doom. Okay. Cry Vampire. That looks kind of cool. Although I don't think she's even cares. She's kind of annoyed by him. And then you get the guy who's shrunk in the bottom, the man who vanished. He's really, a shrunken guy. And the guy just twists his time with his hands. So Pixel, and then you got the Atom on the bottom, and then you got the little guy. I'm going 9 though, because the detail and everything, it just looks so weird with the pink and how it blends into the door, the walls. Because he's not really there. It's just that he's watching, and the guy says, like, I tell you, it's not just a rumor. For all we know, he's probably watching us right now. So it's probably some psychic guy, like Professor Xavier had a acid attack.
What's the newspaper saying?
It says something like
Daily Bugle.
Terror grips New York as men see eyes of doom.
You know what's the craziest thing about that cover, though?
Huh?
How accurate to scale that newspaper is.
Yeah.
Remember how big they used to be?
Yeah, it would be like, yep.
You could hide on a bench and no one would know you're. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and what do you give this RDV?
A 9.
9. Okay, I'm going to agree with Eric. I think that when this popped up, I was like, wow, this is awesome. This is really good. I like the way the trade dress is working with the eyes, and the fact that it's ethereal over them. The fact that for some reason that guy's got 3 telephones. It's just, I dig on this cover. All righty, let's go to the chat. And let's see what we got. Ethereal saying 8, and Glenzer saying 9, and Jay Lucian saying 8. So it's 2 8s.
I guarantee one of them was for his wife when she calls.
Right. 5, these aren't getting better, says Cheapo. Next, 6 from Joe, 8 from Rhaegar, 6 from Delight. So we've got 2 6s.
Did you notice that only 2 of the phones are plugged in?
I did not. Let's see. It's good, says Henry, giving it a 7. We have Michael Taylor giving it a 9. All righty.
Mm-hmm.
And Marvel Tales 100, another Looming Eyes cover, sort of evokes horror covers of the era with the 4-panel layout, decent rendering. I'm going to say that word right one day. Score of Doom Eyes 9. Already. And then we have, let's see, a 6 from One Slick, pretty average, not liking the inks. And we have the Library 88 saying it's a 9. And we have You Can't Hide Your Lying Eyes, says Michael Taylor. And that's that. So let's get and hello to Library from Cheapo. And Delight Loves Movies. And let's get the stop.
All righty.
And what we got here is 1 5 and taking out one of the 2 10s. Next up, we've got 4 6s. So that other 10 is gone, as well as 3 of the 6 9s. And then we have, let's see, another one. So there's only 2 9s left, but there's 3 8s. So the 8s win. Boom, boom. Ain't it great to be crazy? Boom, boom. Those with children in the 90s would know. All righty, let's get to go.
I guess I would not know. I didn't have children in the 90s.
It's Barney. Go for 101.
All
Singing
right.
and dancing the whole night through. Boom, boom, man. It's great to be crazy. I've seen those, way too many of those. And Eric, what do you think?
Let me. All right, I gotta know how he died twice.
No.
And will I really shiver as I read those other 3 stories?
Well, one's George Stacy.
It depends. Are you outside?
The other one's Johnny Thunder.
I don't know. I'm never gonna know unless I get this book. But I'm probably getting a little bit too easy, but I'm going to give us a 10 also. I like this.
So the second story looks kind of like They Live. He says they're all around us, but we can't see the hidden men.
John Cena.
He's a part of the alien race. The most frightening thing in the world, the spider. The bottom.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was John Cena attempting a 5th move in a match.
No, I'd say him trying to put a toupee on.
Okay, so MK, what do you say?
Yeah, pretty cool cover. I like the guy in the back there with the cane. And the sky's cool. Lots of stars and the cool monster dragging this dude down from the ground. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Alrighty. And let's see, RDV.
I'm looking at this. It's like, no, you can't make me die. Poor Peter Parker. Must know by now you can never escape Aunt May. Come, Peter, I want you once more. No, Aunt May. He's the man who died twice, but he's also the man who lived twice, right?
You have to be.
I'm going 10 on this. I kind of like it,
All right. And Amy.
The little spider Goofy is kind of a goofy monster, so that's fun. I think if you ever had like a cellar door and you opened it and you saw a spider that big, you should probably just close it and then sell the house. Yeah.
Arachnophobia, light on a fire.
Go. All right, so then close the cellar, burn it down, and then sell the lot. But yeah, don't no spider.
Amy don't like spider, right?
Yeah, he even looks like he's got goofy like hands. Like he looks like somebody in a goofy spider costume or something.
He's a lizard at first. I thought a toad.
It's kind of weird. It's like all dudes in suits, but not a lot of different kinds of monsters, which is kind of a different effect. It feels more like it would be Twilight Zone-y than like spoopy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of interesting.
So what do you score?
I think I'll give it like a 9. Yeah.
All right. And let's see. Oh, is it my turn? It's my turn. All righty. Yeah, I've been looking at it thinking it's done very well. It's actually, my first thought on it was not that great, but looking around, pretty cool. I like this. I don't love it, but I like it. I'm giving it an 8. All righty. And let's go to the chat. Dun dun. Jay is saying 7, Cheapo a 5, and Michael a 10. And then we have an 8 from Glenzer and a 6 from Joe. So we have a 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Already a 5, a 6, a 7, an 8, and a 10. Alrighty. The library is giving it an 8, and Delight is giving it a 6, and Dark Admiral is giving it an 8, and Ethereal a 7. So we have 2 6s, a 7, 2 8s. Or,
I was just thinking we must be in Russia because the library came to us. We didn't go to the library.
All right. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Henry's saying average, give it a 6. Alrighty. And then we have, I agree with Eric, makes you want to see how he died twice. Rhaegar says 8. And so does One Slick, saying too bad he's missing half of his lower leg. Alrighty. There you go. And Marania, Marvel Tales 101, well-rendered copy ripoff of the other horror publisher's cover style, sells the book. Maybe score a copycat 10. All kidokes. And let's get that stopped. And let's see where this one lands. We are on our 8th cover of the night, 4 after this one. And we are seeing a 5 take down one of the 4 10s, and then 4 6s take the last 3 and the 9. So now it's 2 7s versus 7 8s. And the 7 8s win.
Eric,
there you go.
that cover reminded me of Hyde Street. Like that'd be the guy with the X-ray glasses watching some guy, get bumped up.
His eyes only got an 8.
Yeah.
Wow, what a
SCTV is a joke. No, it's what we always do. It's like in the
It's
Russia's
a tough crowd tonight.
So,
alrighty, and that was Eric's, right?
I don't think I let it off, but
No, that was Amy's.
Yeah.
Well, we are hard to tell apart.
Yeah,
We sound so much alike.
You're both beautiful.
Of course.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, that was in Mother Russia, the library. That guy was Yakov Smirnov, who or something like that, did all those jokes. go for.
I heard you as
What
high
are we on
school.
here? What number are we on? We're on
We're on
102.
now 102.
All righty, let's go for 102. And Eric, you are leading us off.
Good Lord, is this a Marvel borrow Lev Gleason for a cover? Great day in the morning.
They wrote the book right on the cover.
Wow.
The Book of Love.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. There's no reason to open the book. We know everything's happening just by reading the cover.
Who is the man who dared bring about the end of the world? I was there. I saw the horror of the island, and then you'll marvel at the weird adventure of the man who dreamed.
It's the end of the world.
What? You're warning me about witches? Ha! That's a laugh. And I suppose next you'll be telling me they're kind and have derpy fangs and fly on nights of the full moon. Ha ha ha!
Listen to me. I won't do that. 10. I like the witch. Which yes, it can't be busy enough for me.
All righty. MK, what do you say?
Yeah. So you mentioned Smirnoff. Isn't that like a beer or something?
Vodka.
Yeah, vodka. Yeah.
Laka?
Yeah, I'm totally not familiar with like alcohols and stuff like that. I just hear my friends drinking for years. Yeah, the witch, interesting looking hat cape thing she has going on. I like her Karate Kid crane pose there on the tree. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. That.
Yeah, interesting background there. I think I'll go 9 on this one. Yeah, the witch stands out to me the most. Yeah.
All righty. We're going 9 from MK.
Which one stands out the most?
The
And
witch.
how about you, RDV?
I was reading the dialogue for the lady. She's like, what happens to you tonight? Get out of my house. I'm not responsible for it. Get out. And it says, beware at this hour of the 12 strikes. Shut your windows, bolt your doors. Remember, a witch is among us. Like, thanks, old lady. Oh, you're just gonna send him off to his. She tries to warn him, but he doesn't care. She's like, well, I warned you. Get out. And is the witch flying on anything, or just kind of like levitating by herself? That's crazy. I still like that. The man who dared bring about the end of the world. I gotta know, how does he do it? And what's so bad about that island? Is it Roanoke Island? Did he bury gold there, and that's why no one can find it? I'm gonna go 9.
All righty. You got a 9 from RDV. How about you, Amy?
I'm trying to. Okay, so this guy doesn't think there are witches, and now she says, "Oh, you shouldn't have said something like that. I'm going to throw you out to the witches."
Right?
Yes.
Is she like a witch enthusiast? Is she like part of their fan club? Is she also a witch?
Well, yeah. What if she strictly is the witch? That's her, and then that's supposed to be her, also her on the cover too. She turns into.
Oh, could be both. Well, is she flying without a broom?
That's what I said. It looks like she's
right?
like levitating.
Well, she's at least climbing trees without a broom.
Yeah, she can at least do that. And this is a tall building. Well, okay, mister, there's no witches in the world. Go out and get spirited away, I guess. Maybe he'll end up on this island.
Spirited Away. Great movie.
It looks interesting enough. I think I could probably give it an 8.
All righty.
I don't think this was Stan Lee writing these books.
And I don't know. He wrote a lot of. I mean, if this wasn't during the war, that's when he wasn't writing the books. But when he came back, nobody was working at Marvel, so they just had him writing everything. Alrighty, and let's see. We get RDV. Did I? I don't think I asked you.
Yeah, I did. I said it was a 9. That was before Amy.
Okay, and okay.
Says the penciler is.
I got everybody. I got everybody.
So
okay. I think this one's okay. I like the witch a lot, but the word bubbles kind of get in the way. I'm giving this one a 7.
According to Marvel fandom, Stan Lee edited But Gene Colan did the art for the second story, and the third story was Basil Wolverton.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Basil Wolverton.
And then Cal Massey was the fourth.
Rhaegar is saying 4, but I think he raises the thing, so I'm going to hold off. Library says 7, and Delight says 6, and Glenzer says 8. Looks like Hillary after 2016 election, or now. Ha! 6, 7, and 8. All righty, and then we have 6 from Michael Taylor. Dark Admiral saying 8. All righty.
And
next up, we have Cheapo Comics saying 5, and 6 from Joe. And Breen's Witch Voice gets a 10, says the library. So we've got a 5 and a 6. Okay, Marvel Tales 102, super wordy 4-panel layout cover. Despite the clutter, the cover is rendered well. Give it a witchy 10. And hey, Hodyo kids, Hodyo wife, they graping everybody out here. Okay. Great details on the tree. The witch, I like this one. It's a very good cover. Give it an 8, says Henry. Michael Taylor says, yeah, Karate Kid pose. It's the season of the witch.
It's an illegal kick.
Yeah. Michael Taylor says raise his score to an 8. Okay, that was the one. All right, so.
And then One Slick Dude says 8 right after him.
Now we got an 8 from One Slick Dude.
And that's the last one.
I mean, which is okie dokie. Let's see. It's Breen's Witch voice, Dolly Parton. What? Can you sing Jolene in your witch voice, Eric?
I cannot.
Can you at least sing 9 to 5?
Ding, 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 ding. Go, Eric.
I don't know the words.
Go, Eric, go.
I like that other witch song. Was it Season of the Witch?
Donovan.
Yeah, that's what.
Or, which version do you prefer, Donovan or
Yeah, the Donovan one. There's another version.
No,
Yeah, it's been done a million times.
Joan Jett did a version too in the 80s.
Oh,
There's a version of it on the Bloomfield Cooper Project album, whatever that was called. It's a real good version, also.
1, 4, and 1, 5. Take out 2 of those 3 10s, 3 6s. Take out that last 10, 1 9, and 1 of the 5 8s. 2 7s. Try to take out or 6 8s and 2 7s. Try to work that out, but lose horribly, and this is an 8. Kidokis, artichokes. We are moving on. Bobadoom, bobadoom. Footloose and fancy free. Alrighty, Englantine, search Antoine Dodson, Hideo Kids, Hideo Wife interview later, so you get the reference. Alrighty, I will, sir.
Get that go up there.
Okay, let's go. I think I did. No, go for 103. 03.
And this is the first to touch of death. His writer is Hank Chapman. But there's also some Ross Andrew work on this too.
It is Eric's turn to start.
Okay. Yeah, MCAT has sent the Cooper Bloomfield Stills version of it to Sports Ball.
Oh, okay.
Check out another version. It's on that album called Super Sessions. Let's see. What do we have here?
Nice.
Okay. You've got to stop, Paul. You don't know what you'll find down there. It may not be human. Yeah, it says the girl that appears to be levitating.
Kind of looks like it.
Or
Yeah.
standing in a most unnatural way. So, yeah, it's.
Is she
So,
surfing?
Really,
Skateboarding?
according to the story, if you want the context, I can tell you the story real quickly.
Well,
If
okay.
I don't know if that help you. If that would change your opinion.
Oh no! I'm giving this a 10. I love this because it's good underneath.
But it says a gravedigger digs up the undead spirit of a black magician who allows him one wish in return for releasing him from his coffin. And he wishes for a touch like Midas. Only instead of gold, he wants everything he touches to turn to cash.
I see.
Yep.
Does it turn into Confederate money or like something like
So
that?
basically, because he can't eat anymore because everything he touches turns to cash, so he starves to death.
So he didn't learn from the story of Midas at all.
He probably didn't read the Bible.
sporting a muffler.
Oh yeah. Might is rattle thunder.
Well,
Thunder.
what'd
Boom,
you
boom,
give it,
boom.
Eric?
Yeah. That's Car X, by the way.
I know, but it's better though.
I gave it 10.
Yes, it's
Okay. How about you and Kay?
Yeah, lots going on here. Reminds me of a Bob Ross painting. I mean, well, minus the monsters, I guess. But
Most of yeah.
yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I like the girl. I like the dude with the shovel and the monsters underneath. I love how this dude's got like no head. It's like in between the ground and the surface there.
Right?
Yeah, pretty creepy looking tree, the moon in the background, or sun, whatever. Yeah, I'll go 10 on this too. Pretty cool.
Okay. RDV, what do you say?
Yeah, see, I look at the synopsis for this whole entire issue. This would be a fun thing to read on the channel.
I'm
Behind
actually surprised you guys didn't go Halloween on the channel.
we did some stuff. We did Spider-Man, Marvel Tales, did 2 issues of that, and they did a Ghostbusters. We might do another one. Who knows? We've also been doing the Dark Victory, which is pretty much Halloween. All right.
You said I didn't do number 98. By my count, number 98 was the Wooden Boy.
No, but by the cover though, the cover what wasn't the 98 though.
Okay, no worries.
No,
We didn't give this RDV.
No, yeah. So, yeah, it looks like there's some kind of snake down there with the coffin, the wizard who's buried down there,
Yeah.
sitting down. That's supposed to be the evil magician, or the Hulk.
Yeah. Or Shrek, maybe.
And that's Peter Parker. That's Gwen Stacy gave him a 3rd degree.
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
I need money to save Aunt
It's
May.
all the touch of death. It's probably fine.
I'm giving this a 10, dude. The story when the time stood still, basically it's about a guy created this chemical, this spray. It freezes everybody in the area city for 24 hours, and he commits a crime. So the police figured out. The police figured out that this guy is the criminal because they test everybody to see who ate in the last 24 hours.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Just looking at it, so
They sound like interesting stories.
behind the mask says impoverished painter Charles is enjoying Mardi Gras. With a mask, he convinced a mask maker to make her to let him borrow the evening and return later. The man is molded after a wealthy businessman who's disappeared, and Charles is so successful in fooling people that he decides to stand in for the missing man. Eventually, the mask maker returns demanding payment. Charles doesn't want to give up his newfound wealth, so he ties the mask maker up, planning to kill him. But the mask maker gets loose and uses the mask to fool the servants. Yeah, I was just saying it doesn't end well for this guy because he does something to the guy's face. So it goes really dark. And Rhaegar, your suffering is like sweet music to my ears. So I'm gonna keep reading the books and giving you little tidbits because I love you, little Rhaegar. Hope you're all tucked in. Got your blanket on, everything. Get your little bottle.
That doesn't sound half bad. I'm gonna get some hot chocolate.
With marshmallows, the big marshmallows, or you got the little marshmallows that come with it.
I mean, if you were to put a big marshmallow in a hot chocolate, it would just be like boom, and then do you just wait for it to melt, or do you just let it cool there and kind of drink around it?
I've always got the Swiss Miss, and I get the ones that comes with little marshmallows. But I will eventually go buy a bigger bag of the giant marshmallows, and I'll put 2 in there, and that's how I have hot cocoa. It's just the way I was always raised.
Did you say pot cocoa?
Yeah, pot cocoa. That's where we're doing it, bro.
Yuck.
We're cocoa for pot.
That is that would just smell really bad. Okay, so Amy, what do you think of this one?
Before or after?
Do you have the little marshmallows then and the big marshmallows?
Sometimes both.
Okay, because all right, that sounds like good stuff.
Right.
This is colorful. I like that this guy's doing the time warp again. That's kind of cool. And there's a little pink rat down there in the corner. And this guy has been digging up their yard for a long freaking time. And she's like, what are you doing? So, yeah, I think that is that their house up on the top of the hill?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so man, how long has this guy been working on? Like, does this hole go all the way up the side of the mountain? This
Well,
no,
chance are they're both trespassing. They're not inside their property.
Oh, okay. So he's trespassing to dig up somebody else's yard, and she's like, "What are you doing?" Okay.
She's like, you should be inside. We should be cuddling over a fire. Instead, you're out here doing this toxic masculinity stuff.
Well, I don't think it's going to work out too well for him if he's looking for a creature with a touch of death. That doesn't seem
well. The
really
thing is,
good.
as Eric pointed out, she's going to fall in the hole.
Hopefully, she'll be able to save it here because I still like the little pink rat though. So the pink rat's got to give it a good rating.
That one problem. She won't be nagging anymore.
So what do you give this?
I guess I could give it a 9. It looks.
Right.
It sounds like some of the stories are interesting, although I don't think the cover is as visually stunning as some of the others. But it's not such a fun book.
And let's see, Eric started us off. I'm looking at this. I'm thinking this one is very cool with all the different monsters and a pig on the lower level. This is 9 material. All right, going to the chat and seeing what we got here. We got 10 from the library. We got 10 from Michael Taylor as well. Alrighty. And let's see, 5 from Cheapo, 10 from Glenzer. And let's see, 7 from Delight. And first Marvel split level cover. Love it, says Library 8. Alrighty, cool. And that might just be, let's see. Rhaegar 7, Joe 7, and it's a good cover, says Henry, giving it a 7. So we got
quick update. Rhaegar just said he's been looking at this too long. He's gonna lower it to a 6. Hurt my eyes.
Right. Let's see. We've got an 8 from Ethereal. Rady, and then Maranya is saying much better and less wordy 4-panel cover, great rendering, score of Strange Tales 10. Next up, 9 from Dark Admiral and an 8 from One Slick. All right, 9 from Dark Admiral. I do Spooky Ween. Everyone else is doing a month of Spooky Ween. And let's see. I don't think give me those is legal. Okay, let's get stopped.
Alrighty then. Let's leave it a longer. Let's make Rhaegar's eyes hurt more.
Right. Okay, so we have a 5 taking out one of those 10s and 1 6. Thank you, Rhaegar, taking out another one. So there's 5 left, but 4 7s. We've got 1 10 left. Here comes 2 8s. And one of those take out that, and one of the 3 9s, but the 9s are left standing. Alrighty. And this goes to the 9s. It is dressed to the 9s. And then we move on to MK. MK, right. You get issue number 104.
Second last cover in the night.
Oh, okay.
Woman.
The thing in the mirror. Oh, pretty interesting. Yeah, I like that candle skull. Pretty neat. And yeah, the expression on that girl is hilarious. The lizard guy's grabbing her. Yeah, that's the cool castle in the background. I like the lightning. That's neat. Yeah, I'll go 10 on this one. Yeah, just
all
very
right, we got it. Oh, go ahead.
No. I'm saying lots of detail, a lot of things going on. Pretty cool. Yeah.
And
RDB.
We actually have a credit as far as who is the artist cover. Russ Heath and Stan Goldberg. And you also got Bill. Yeah, I'm thinking, well, it's the fact there's eyes inside the skull, and that's normally not the thing. That's different. So that's creepy as it is. The thing in the mirror, I got to like the point that should be the ting in the mirror with the, but look at Freddy's and friend. It's like it's a weird. Like they're just gonna shake hands. We're now. It what it reminds you of. It's like a Predator. They're gonna do the arm clasp. I saw tomorrow says oof. Yeah, I'm gonna go 8 on this though.
Okay. How about you, Amy? Amy,
you awake?
or Eric.
We'll come back to you.
Well, boy, you can tell this isn't a modern comic because that sure as heck isn't one of those approved body types on the girl.
Her shoes falling off too, which is kind of cool.
He probably needs a flotation device, and so he's going to drag her off to. Give me this a 10.
Alrighty. Amy, are you back? All right, I'm going 10 on this one as well. This to me is we're getting into more of the. I don't know if I would call it traditional, but almost. I mean, the colors alone, it kind of invokes like Neil Adams in the with House of Mystery or whatever we were looking at. It's done very well. The look of horror on the guy, and the woman obviously drawn very well. Great face. The skull with a melted candle. Random knife on the table for some reason.
Right?
And the knife looks new, but there's spider webs on the skull. You would think at the very least you could get rid of them. Yeah, this is a 10. This is a 10 cover easily. Alrighty, I hope Amy's okay. When she pops in, we'll get her grade.
There's a castle outside the window, so I wonder if like later they're visiting somewhere and they're just trespassing. And,
It could be. Oh, Amy, you're back?
Hey, yeah. Let's see. Oh, so this is our new.
That's the next one. Yep.
What in the world is this lighting? That guy, is the guy in the background supposed to be a monster? He looks kind of derpy.
oh, he's shot. He's shot because his girlfriend's being pulled to a mirror by a monster.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess the only lights coming out of them should be coming from like the outside of the lightning.
Yeah, because his face is really shadowed over, but his torso and body isn't.
And then you notice there's no other light source, so I don't know how
Right.
we're seeing the other side of the woman. So that's weird.
Yeah, it's got that. I mean, it looks like the guy kind of knows how to draw faces, so he should have been able to do better than that. And his torso looks really. This has some problems. But it's not terrible. It's okay. That guy's supposed to look dopey though. He's supposed to be like, "Gah," but then he's got a gun. So why does he have a gun?
Where do you see gun?
Well, the gateway to horror. There's a.
Okay. I thought you saw some of the guy in the cover in the other part.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, I don't think he has a gun. He doesn't seem to really have anything. There's a letter opener on the table. That's probably good. I guess they need to check their mail. Freddy's friend. Oh, is there a robot story in this?
Apparently.
Huh. Well, that's kind
a
of
robot making friends story.
Robot.
A robot, excuse me.
Yeah, it's a robot.
Well, robots can be pretty neat. Okay, so if it's an interesting robot story, holy smokes, that's just that poor guy. But I'll give it an 8. Yeah, I can do that.
Alrighty. And we got an 8 from Amy, so let's get to the chat and see what they say. We got an 8 from Amy. And 10 from Glenzer and Michael Taylor, and the library 10, 14 if I could give it, maybe a 17 out of 10, says the library. Okay, so we've got a triple 10 right there, 1, 2, and 3, and an 8 from Joe and a 10 from Dark Admiral, one of the best of the evening. I agree. And then we have, who is not dressed to the nines, Binka, since I have no idea who that is. Actually, she's very dressed at all. Okay. 7 from Delight. I'm too old for some references. Marvel Tales 104 4-panel cover format. Damsel in distress. The folks sell the book is to the target audience. Great rendering score. A damsel in a red dress. 10. Next up, Henry says, I like this one. Give it an 8. And then we have 10, but only because the cover is over the top and ridiculous.
We got to have both.
Yeah. Ethereal says 8. And then we have Amy got pulled into the mirror with a green man. Joe Biden's arrived. No, it's Amy. 8 doesn't make sense that the girl's face is fully illuminated, but the guy's face isn't.
Right? Yeah.
Well, you guys
Unless
are both
the
wrong.
light source is coming from here
That's not
instead
Biden in
of
the mirror.
here.
That's Zuckerberg. He's a lizard guy.
There you go. Okay, where? Oh yeah, that was one slick, and he gave it an 8. And then we have one slick dude does if that man is the devil, and Binka Lolo. I don't know who that is. Okay, so I'm getting this top. All right, and let's see where this one lands. We have 1 7 and 6 8s trying to take out 10 10s and failing. Okay, still fails. All righty. Boom, boom. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is our second 10 of the night. Will the last book of the night make it as well? So let me put in the go for 12, and we will hit the last one of the night.
All right. Final issue 105.
Frickin' hell yes, 10. Are you kidding me? A guy getting stuck on the wrong side of a web. It's not like he ran into it. He fell into it. The woman comes into the room and, oh, is she going, oh, don't fool my spider? Or is she like, oh, don't eat my husband? I don't know, but it looks like Quentin Tarantino here is in big trouble. Yeah, I'm giving this one a 10. And this is a Russ Heath cover, ladies and gentlemen. No wonder it's hot. It's
with
good.
Stan Goldberg and Artie Smek.
That is awesome. I didn't think we'd see a Heath here, but that's awesome. All righty. Yeah, I'm giving this a 10 easy. I like the drop of water with a man in it and the guy who was a puzzle. Yeah, that's awesome. What do you think, RDV?
Well, it is kind of cool. He's like, yeah, and you say I'm following the pieces. Well, that person literally did follow the pieces, like a jigsaw puzzle. The other guy's he got shrunk down, and now he's stuck in a drop of water. You know, he's if he's not drowning, he's gonna splash and splat. The spider though is the most creepiest thing too, and the woman's like, "Oh dear, I'm gonna go back to watching my soap now." It's like, that's crazy. It doesn't even really look like a spider though. It looks more like an ant, doesn't it? The weird head. Like there's no tarantula usually has like little things come out, so it looks weird. But 10, man, I love this. This is cool.
Okay, we got 10 from RDV. How about from Amy?
Yeah. This says Shelob on it, so 10. Yeah.
Alrighty, Lord of the Rings reference. Nerd. Okay, so well, Eric, what do you think?
Yeah.
More than likely, this is one of those stories that were in abundance in these days where a guy meets a girl. Girl invites him back to her place to see what kind of gentleman she's picked up. When he reveals himself to be a cad, we find out that the woman is a black widow and feeds him to her spider. Sometimes she herself is the spider. Sometimes,
yeah.
So it's the promising young woman in comic form.
And he would be correct. He meets a woman in a bar, pays him $10 to clean the spiders out of her parlor when your eyes are house that she actually is a spider woman.
Okay, apparently it's Kanye's wife, and she is not attractive.
And before I give a score, one of the
That's
3,500 channels I now have is the 24/7 Batman. You turn over, you don't have any say in what you're watching, but it's Batman around the clock.
Like at any time, Batman cartoon, Batman TV show?
No, just the Batman 66. It just runs on the loop.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It kind of is. It has is this cover, which is a 10.
Already. And how about you, MK?
You gotta mute yourself, buddy.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, right. Let's see. I will go. Yeah, spiders. Yeah, definitely arachnophobia vibes. Yeah, I'll go 10. What the heck? You know.
Alrighty, we're leaving pretty unanimously here, but library's agreeing with us, and so is Glenzer. So we dropped 2 more 10s here. And Rhaegar, oh snap, they got Shelob from Lord of the Rings. Give it a 10. Nerds. And then we have an 8 from Ethereal and a 10 from Joe. Alrighty. And next up, it's a very good cover. Give it an 8, says Henry. Next up, we have Dark Admiral with 10. There's a bucket on the floor. Someone has been feeding that spider.
Well, apparently he was hired to clean.
And she
So I
is a spider. She turns into the spider and goes to eat them. So it's a very deceiving cover. That actually might even be a neighbor.
Oh, there you go. Delight says 8, and Michael Taylor says 10, saying, very cool cover. Covers got better towards the end, says Michael Taylor. And let's see, Ort's Conan reference says Delight. Let's see. Oh, good. Now my comment will be redundant. Ex-wife, I'm pretty sure they split. Okay. Marvel Tales 105, Spider versus Guy sells the book on its own. No need for other blurbs. Even so, this cover is a Spider 10. Alrighty. And then we have 9. If the web goes across the room, how did he get on the side of the web with the spider instead of the side where the door is?
I don't know.
The story, The Man Who Vanished, says it's an evil old man in a cabin who tends to plants that used to be people.
I'm going to figure he fell off the balcony into it. I don't know. But he's giving it a 9. All right. That seems to be that. So let's get the stop.
Maybe she's
And,
coming from the washroom and he came in from like the kitchen.
It looks cool. Sometimes you just got to say, fuck it. That's cool. And right here, we've got 4 8s taking 1 9, trying to take out 11 10s and failing miserable. I thought we weren't going to have any 10s tonight. I honestly did, but it turns out we have 3.
And we just went leaping like a gazelle across the room into a very obvious spider.
Spider, yeah, like I said, he didn't come from the other side because the spider web's not broken. He did come from the other one.
And it's
all righty. These are the placements with an obvious number 12 and 11, with the Wax Museum being the worst, and number 11 being the
Good night, one sec.
4-armed weird-looking guy. All righty, but let's figure out the others. Let's figure out what's I guess that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's start us off, RDV. Oh, hold on just a sec. Let me get a piece of paper to take the math on these. All righty, start us off, RDV.
Also, make sure you type down in the chat.
All righty, I'll put in the go.
All right.
Go for 8s. Give us your favorite and least favorite of the 8s, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
And if you have to just describe it because I don't remember.
Okay, I'll say the best is the witch for me.
All right.
The worst is the devil guy. They're the very first one. Yeah. The red one.
Okay. And how about you, Amy?
I think my favorite is still probably the werewolf and the little wooden doll thing. That thing's just kind of crazy.
Okay.
My least favorite,
Oh, you were saying. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Oh, what, pink eyes? Or
yeah, I think I remember you originally saying that you don't like the Eyes of Doom.
Yeah, it's just weird to look at, and I just didn't feel like trying to understand it.
Okay. How about you, Eric?
Eric came up with a good story for the other one. Eric?
Unmute yourself, Eric.
Yeah, 24/7 Miami Vice.
Oh, nice.
I'm heading over.
Well, the favorite is the Eyes of Doom and Schmerz.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Oh, my least favorite is the second one. That was the lowest score I gave anything.
Okay. And let's see, MK, what is your favorite and least favorite of the 8s?
My favorite is gotta be werewolf guy, electrocuting the Nancy Pelosi puppet thing.
Okay.
And least favorite, the one all the way on the left.
All right, the Eyes of Doom.
Good night, Admiral.
Hey, good night, Admiral. Take care and be safe.
The one with the
no, the one with the
first one.
Yeah, the first one all the way on the left. Yeah,
on the left. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the devil. That's your worst. Okay.
Yeah, that's my least favorite.
24/7 Mike Tyson.
All right, but
Eric again.
The devil's actually my favorite, and the worst is the eyes of the worst is the Woody doll.
Well, I didn't even know what your personal preference is. Well, what the covers?
Right. Let's see. The best is the red cover. The which one is dreadful, says Rhaegar. So the witch is the worst, and the devil is the best for him. Two is the best for ethereal, which is the wooden boy, and the worst is the third cover, which is the witch.
Yeah. I'm assuming that because you didn't put down, so we're just gonna.
Right. Best is devil, least is witch, says the library. Best is the devil, least is the witch. And then we have Miranya, best demon with the people in his hand. And that's the one we're calling devil cover. And the worst is the eyes of Dim. And then Dark Admiral got to go. I have to make lunch. You guys have a great day. You too, Delight. Take care. Be safe. Witch in the tree is the best, and the devil is the worst, says Henry.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. She's from across the pond.
Yeah. Let's see. Delight. Good night. All right. There we go. Let me get this down. Remember, we do it by ratio. And so what we have? Let's see. The worst.
I like that.
The worst had 1 positive and 3 negatives, and it is in place already, and that's Eyes of Doom. Alrighty, do we have any more negatives? Yep, we've got one with a -1, and that is the witch. So it comes over here. This stays because it is it's a wash. Nobody voted up or down for the guy in the grave. And then we have the devil, and we have we have devil and the wooden man, and one has it's a tie.
Oh, that's cool.
With a +1 for both of them. Okay, let's go to the other one. We've got.
Did you get Michael's fourth
what
best?
Did Michael vote?
Fourth best, second worst.
What is the fourth is the best one?
The witch. Fourth is the best.
The witch is the best,
and the puppet is the worst.
The puppet is the worst.
No,
okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that just it evens it out.
Okay,
it is literally the same thing, but since he said the witch is the best, wait, no, the witch is the best, so that gets a 0 as well. But people voted for it, so I'm going to move here. And the wooden boy becomes a 0, so it stays here. And the devil is still a positive, so it's still there. So okay, we've got the alien and the touch of death.
I'm sorry, was that Henry's vote you were counting or somebody else's?
No, it's counting Michael's because Michael said he think you missed him.
Okay.
So we've got alien. Right. We've got the alien and the monsters. We'll say, and all I need is your favorite. Okay. On the 9s, Eric, you want to start us off, and I'll go for 9s.
Leave it as is.
All righty. And MK, 9s, what's your favorite?
Yeah, I guess I'll go green monster guy.
No, that's alien.
Alien, yeah.
Okay, RDV.
Leave it as is.
Alrighty, and Amy.
Yeah, I agree. I like the space genie.
Okay, and green monster is better from Rhaegar. And let's see if anybody. Okay, let's see. Miranya says touch of death. And then Michael Taylor says leave as is. And guys, this is Blippet says ethereal. All right.
You got Rhaegar saying the green is leave it like it is.
Yeah, I've already got Rhaegar's.
Okay.
Yeah. Alien big green is best. Split level is second best, and then the 9s as is. So yeah, right now we've got 2 for the monster and 8 for the green. So I'm gonna leave it there. And we'll move up to the 10s here, and let's just call it Vampire, Mirror, and Spider. Okay. And RDV, lead us off.
Hmm.
And let me get the go into the chat.
I say leave it as is.
Okay, hold on just a sec. Go for 10. So what you're saying is the best is vampire, worst is spider.
Yep.
All right. Amy, what do you think?
I think my favorite is that a vampire or is that a Frankenstein?
Other way. I'm calling it vampire.
Frankenstein, and then there's the creature of Black Lagoon around the mirror,
I'm calling it a vampire. So yeah.
and then Spider Woman.
So then vampire would be my favorite. Least favorite, I still can't get over they just totally messed up that guy's face with that big thumbprint and the ink and stuff. So that one's my least favorite. The
mirror?
Yeah.
Okay. And Eric.
Well, Amy gets points because she was the only person that knew that there was a guy on that cover. But I would leave it as is.
Okay, so the best being the vampire and the worst being the spider. All right. And MK, what do you say?
Yeah, for me, the best is Lizard Kidnapped in Blonde, and the worst Spider.
All right. And I am going to say the best is the mirror and the worst is the vampire, actually. All righty. And Maranya says best is the spider, worst is the vampire. Okay. And then spider best, middle is the worst, which is the mirror. Okay.
Yeah, I see you trying to take away one of the votes that me and Venkman agreed on.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Library.
The library?
Yeah. Right under the go for 10, leave as is.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Leave as is. All right. Yeah, no, I thought I read that off.
Nope.
I didn't? Okay.
That's how I
That
won
would be
2020.
vampire and spider.
Yeah,
Alrighty, and we are at Rhaegar, who says vampire best, Shelob is the worst. Alrighty. And we have as is, says Henry, so vampire is the best and spider is the worst. And Flip says ethereal.
Spiders were the best, and then Frankenstein's the worst.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. Spiders in the
Or he's trying to get a hold of Flip.
Yeah, he keeps going, Flip, where are you? Flip. Flip. Okay. So this is pretty easy. We just leave it as is because that's just the way it panned out.
Uno reverse.
Okay, so there we go, guys. What we have here is number 12 being the wax figures, number 11 being the weird monster on a hill. Number 10, issue number 100, the Eyes of Doom. Number 9 is the guy dying twice. The Witch is number 8. The Little Wooden Boy is number 7. Number 6 belongs to, wait, does that make sense? Yeah, number 6 is the Devil. Number 5 is the guy digging to Monster Island. Number 4 is the alien destroying the city. Number 3 is the spider. Number 2 is the woman getting sucked into a mirror. And then number 1 is the vampire melting.
Destroying the
Alrighty,
city.
there you go. Destroying the city. All right.
You know
would it
what?
be all that, or would it just be the city still?
Do you know what I noticed?
What did you notice?
I noticed that eyes did not fare too well this evening.
Just giant eyes.
Yes, they finished 11 and 10.
Yeah,
the eyes
that's
did
good.
not have
11
it.
and 10. Yeah, the eyes did not have it today.
No, they did not.
Oh, so I gotta say, my favorite did
I'm
not even make the
annoyed.
10s tonight. I think my favorite was the alien. The detail on that cover is amazing.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Mine did not make the cut tonight. Obviously, we can't show off the I don't even have rejects to show off on one of these because we just did straight up. But I enjoyed this, and yeah, the covers get a little bit more better as it goes on this title.
Everybody gets better with practice. That
Yeah,
can't be helped.
we'll make a return to it. But it is shaping up to be an interesting bracket fight. Let me see what is next here. I know we've got Marvel Tales, and then we've got the issue 100. Eric, yeah, I'm going to need your help to pull in some 100 issues, what we think are some cool ones and such, I think. I know you want Batman and Superman up. So that should be fun. X-Men, obviously. So I guess we have 4 already because I put
Spider-Man is awesome also.
Okay. Yeah, we'll have some good stuff to for everybody. We'll try to have that tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but Wednesday. Tomorrow I'm doing an auction. Please join us for that. It's a charity thing, and yes, I'm the charity on this one. I'm trying to keep our lights on. If we don't keep the lights on, I can't make money because I go by this. And in all honesty, I was looking at it. I don't think we have too far to go. But
all right, we ask that you guys please click like, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought of these cover rankings. Yep. There's a lot of people come in and vote, but there's also a lot of people who just watch too. So
yeah, let us know.
Also, leave some recommendations down below as far as what ones we haven't done yet you might like to see in a future ranking.
And and we have a critter.
Also, let's check out the poll before we leave.
Oh yeah, I forgot to vote.
Oh shoot! Yes, I almost forgot. That is a good idea. Let's check out the poll before we go. Okay, so goodness gracious, it looks like. Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on. Something happened here. StreamYard.
Where'd it go?
I'm not. Where is my? Okay, hold on. I'm finding it. There we go. And is the poll still up? If I dropped here.
It's
hold on.
up
I've got it. I'm ending the poll here, and I like to get the number of votes. We had 19 votes. Thank you very much to everybody who participated. 10% went to the Atom. 21 went to Silver Age Hawkman. Blondie only got 26. And Jeff Johns Hawkman got 42%. So I will add that on. It's going to be in season 7. And our 100 cover show is the end. That's the last episode of season 6.
Okay, this was weird. I went to vote, but it was closed. Doesn't matter because my pick ended up winning anyway. But when I went on to looked at the chat, all I had was Michael Taylor's.
Whoa!
It was like 12 Michael Taylors and 1 Venkman. So I hit all, and nothing changed.
So
I backed out of that and went back in, and it was normal.
So if you're looking right now, we're streaming to 2 different places. Everyone's over watching on E's channel right now. So Michael has been commenting and giving me watch time on my channel.
So there you go.
That must have been what pulled up. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you were on Geeky Puppet Show,
I just saw the cover ranking and
well, they're one. If you pull it up, they're right next to each other. They're both connected.
Yeah, I know. I just said I didn't look.
Yeah, it's okay. No,
that's weird. That makes sense though. Yeah, because I didn't look, so I pulled up Geeky Puppet Show.
All right. Also, I've had the Ko-Fi link pinned in my chat as well. It's also right down, Bob, here in the chat. So if you say you're not really into comic books as far as collecting stuff, but you still want to help the channel and help this man, out, go to Ko-Fi.com. You can donate some money.
That would be very helpful.
You can even buy a cat.
We are in a hole. And we're trying to get they're going to cut our lights out on Wednesday. And we are trying to not have that happen. And then, of course, make our rent on Thursday, which is due, along with, of course, trying to just do the day-to-day. And I wanted trying to get the StreamYard back. And there you go. I think I'm going to I've been so hesitant to do this kind of thing after all that, I think I'm going to start a GoFundMe, hopefully to put some away so this doesn't happen again. Or
Then after
maybe
that, start to go find me.
go find me. Yeah. Well, mainly, dude, I would love to get out of this apartment. And then, unfortunately, the one we were talking about yesterday's gone. I knew it would be. It was a good deal. I left a lot of suggestions already in the comment section of the episode Superheroes Losing It. Check it out. Okay, but all right. We will do that. And let's see. Anything else? Boo, the one I really wanted to see was got taken out by Modern Man with Mason Wings. I would have liked to have done Blondie as well. But the thing is Fridays.
We all would have wanted Don Blondie. I
know, she was hot. Oh, goodness, I forgot her name. She played in the movies, but yeah, she was Penny something. She was pretty. But the thing is I make sure every Friday we have a cartoon comic. So the Lester sisters know that they have at least one safe day. And also because I like to see the cartoon comics.
They're fun, right? Yeah, they're different.
Exactly. But yes, please, everybody go check out and the suggestions that Henry left, because sometimes we forget. It's like when it's time to think of titles, you kind of get tunnel vision. And don't forget to leave a comment here also if you want, not in the chat, but in the comments if you have any suggestions. So there you go. That being said, all right. Tomorrow, once again, 8 p.m. Eastern. Well, it's officially going to start at 8 p.m. If I can start at 7, I don't know what's going on with Gail and such. So if I can start at 7, I will. And there we go. And please help if you can. Please help if you can. All right. That being said, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night, kids.